Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everyone. I hope that the voice is clear. Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's staying home and staying safe. Please try to tell me if the voice is more clear. I'm trying to raise my voice. Okay, I think it's clear. So again, assalamu alaikum. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone doing well and staying home and staying safe. My name is Oum El Kheir BOUMEDDANE from GDG Tipaza, Algeria. Women Tech Maker Ambassador and Research Engineer in one of ICT's companies here in Algeria, where I'm streaming that for you from my home. And today our session topic is about the next level of user interface for mobile application, specifically material theming by Google. The session is for beginners or intermediate UI designers and mobile developers. And this session is one of Minna Digital Days session where I would to say I'm sure that you have heard about it before, maybe here on YouTube or on social media, where all the episode and session were streaming. But before we start, let me tell you more about it. So Minna Digital Days, this initiative is or let's say the goal from this initiative is to stay home, stay safe, and keep learning in this critical period. No need to registration or fill any registration form. You only need to join us on the Minna GDG channels here on YouTube, as you see in this link. More than 16 weeks around different topic and tracks around machine learning, cloud, Flutter, and other topics. And this current week is about Android and material, Android and Kotlin. So just keep sure that you are in the channel so you can receive all the notification and also see uh, the the past session. So now let's start our session, UI mobile application, next level material theming. And here the agenda, we will start by know why and what is material theming, the main update, theming with colors, typography, and we will see all this. Also, we will see how to use material theming, and at the end, we will discover together the material value platform. This session, as I said, is for both UI designer and mobile app developers, Android, iOS, or Flutter. Even web developer can benefit. We will see how. As we all know, as designers, is you who will take care with UI design, right? And as developer, is you who will make these designs live and coded, which is not easy for both. It's a full teamwork between designers and developers. And in this session, we will, inshallah, see together how material theming as a next level of UI design make this workflow more easy. So let's start by now why and what is material theming. Design is more than pushing pixels and colors. It's a way to solve problems. It's not only an art, but also a science which requires thinking and collaboration between designers and users or let's say between designers and the user we are building for. It's like a shared language, and in UI design there is many styles, or let's say many language. Material design is one of these systems, and it has been the most used visual design language by UI designers since it launched in 2014 by Google. And this is because of two main reasons. The first is unification as visual language, which works across multi-platform. It helps teams to build high quality digital experience for Android, iOS, or even web. It's for everyone. And the second is intuition, because it's inspired by the physical world and its texture, including how they reflect light and cast shadows, which make the UX more readable and easy to understand by users. And you can find actually material design everywhere, literally everywhere on your smartphone, because most of mobile application are recently using material design, and also all Google apps and products are in material design. And sometimes you can find similar apps, that mean they have same UI design, maybe same color or same shapes, but with different use case, of course, or brand, like these two apps here. As you see, who doesn't know Google Doc app? In the left, as you see, it's a Shrine app, it's Ritual app, and they look very similar, right? Who else has? I'm sure that you have been seen like these apps or maybe others. So just to make it more interactive, tell me if you did in the chat box. And that why uh, actually when material design came out, many apps faithfully followed the material design guidelines, and so they ended up by looking similar to each other. And worse, guess what? They looked like Google brand rather than own brand. But Google wants material design thinks much more than just another visual language, and that's why they launched in 2018 material theming, our session topic, as next level of material design. Google wants your apps to look like your brand, and material theming helps with that. It applies consistent brand elements throughout your UI. And as definition, let's say material theming is the ability to systematically customize material design to better reflect your product brand. And it's like a new approach of material design, but it helps you more to customize your apps. It is open source, powered by open source components, of course, as material design, and new tools and new design guidance. Two major goals behind creating material theming. The first is improve the design and development workflow between designers and developers, and we will see how that can be. The second is to make material more adaptable and much flexible for everyone and for every brand or size, where you will be not only able to use material design, but have your own material design theme, or let's say brand. Material theming uh, consists of three main actions, as you see here: customizing your theme, applying it across your design mocks, and using it in code. Let's start by the first one, theming. And actually, it's a main update of material design. And it's divided into four major parts: color theming, shape theming, typography, and we will see all this together. And let's start by colors, how to theming with colors. In 2014, a beautiful color palette has been launched and a system to think about how to apply colors to your UI. But what if your brand color was not in these palettes? How could you use this system? Now, with material theming, you can use the new color tool and guideline to bring any color into the material system. And this new, this new tool, it's like it's not helps you only to create your new color palette, but also can give you additional option to get or to help you to get the right colors and to add it to your palette, or let's say your own palette. Also, you can customizing your material UI with typography. Before in material design, there is only Roboto type scales, and it was somehow limited. But today, with material theming, you can create any beautiful type scale for any type face, not only Roboto. What about shapes? Uh, with shapes, it's a different story because if you can control your shapes, so you can control the whole of design. Now with material theming, you can play on corners or even make your custom cut details on your shapes, and this is really helpful, guys, to have your own theme. Theming with icons. As you see here, there is more choice and additional set of icons. And if you are UI designers here now, hearing me, you will know that a simple icon can make a difference, and you can play on it and just have your own button just playing on icons. So it's a good way, and let's say another way to theming with iconography. So now with material theming, we can create your own theme and have your own material design UI. No, no similar apps anymore. Look to Shrine how it looks like. No. Using material theming, how using all these tools. Since launching material theming, all the tools we have seen right now were available via the material theme editor, which is a sketch plugin, allows you to create your own material design UI and generate in same time the different attributes value, which will be used after that by developers. We will see how. And actually, it's a good way and let's say a good way to help developers, specifically in material design component system. We'll see what is material design components. But on March, recently this year, as you see here, material design theme retrieved the material theme editor, and that was after the feedback of many members of the material community, who they have asked for tools that go beyond Sketch, works on any platform. As you know, Sketch is for Mac OS, and material theme editor, it was only for Sketch as plugin. Personally, I didn't have the opportunity to use it because I don't have Mac OS. So that was taken in consideration by material design team, and they have retrieved these tools as it's mentioned on their official website by Mr. Alex, the product manager of material design, and they are now trying to focus on building even better theming tools and resource for everyone. It's a good news for us and but maybe for Sketch users. I'm just kidding. It's we are waiting for the new tools for everyone. So now it's material.io platform. Before we move to the platform, let's see the good part for developers. If you are UI mobile developers or mobile developers, Android, iOS, Flutter, or even web, you can benefit. How? Uh, as I said, the goal is to build a system for both designers and developers. And here, MDC or Material Components, Material Design Components, is an open source libraries for your UI, which can help developers, UI developers, to code your UI, you designers, and facilitate their work. Here, as you see, there is four libraries for Android, iOS, Flutter, and web. There is also a new useful tool, our dear gallery here. It's a collaborative tool, workspace. You can uploading your design, getting feedback, and update always your team with the latest designs. It can be also useful for both designer and developers, so they can share their opinions. And it's optimized for material, and it generates red lines. We will see how, and connects to developer resource for implementing material components. And it is open and free on Android and also on iOS. Now, let's move to material.io and take a quick round on material.io where we will see all these tools. And let's see how to. Okay. Mhm. I don't know if my screen is clear because I switch the screen. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. So here it's material.io platform. You only need to tap material.io. I don't know if the research here, material.io, like this, and you will move to this platform. Maybe. As you see here, this is the main page. Here you can find everything, tutorials, materials, tools, uh, everything you want. If you are a designer, this is your track. If you are developer, this is your track. If you are both, I don't know, you can use all this. This is components for both designers and developers. We will see. We'll try to take a look of everything. For example, here some tutorials and presentation. Here, material design guidelines. Here down you can find what's new in material design, because this is not material theming platform. This is material design platform, and material theming is it's a new look of material design. If you want to say it, yes. So here's the last update. As you see here, okay, I forget to talk about gallery plugin. We talk about gallery tools, but gallery plugin, as I said, material theme editor has been removed. Okay, but they replace it by material by excuse me by gallery plugin, and it's just a tool how to say it, which help designers to upload directly their designs from Sketch to the gallery tools directly. We will see the gallery together and understand more about it. So let's get started. Here, if you see design field, you may ask the question, what's now the, the way to create our theme if they remove the material theming? But at the same time, there is an open files for Sketch, for Figma, for Adobe XD. It's kits of material design which can help you more. And using this platform, it can help you more and facilitate, excuse me, the work and help you to create your own designs. Oh my god, my intro. I just hope my voice is more clear and you can all hear me. I hope. Okay, okay, okay. So here the design part. As you see this side menu, you can find every uh, single component which can give you more detail about material design and can also help you to use material system in a good way. Let's see, for example, the color tool I talked about it. It's amazing one, which makes like the sky is the limit for you now with material design. Actually, the palettes of material design, the first one, it has it has amazing colors, and you see like. But now you can be more free to generate anyone you want. Let me show you how it can work. You see, this is my primary colors. For example, I will choose this one. And as you see, it's systemically try to give me suggestions for my palette, but I will choose my secondary color وحدي slowly. Okay, let's take this one. Okay, and look here in this tool, view in color tool, you will see uh, the the color how it can be showing on your I think the screen is not okay. Let me just switch my screen to this tool. As you see here, the color I have choose the yellow now, and now I see it's not good enough, so here I can choose another. You see, you don't need to open your XD or your I don't know, Sketch. Here online you can try to generate your colors and play with it and maybe take feedbacks. Then you will decide your palettes. Even text here you can play in text color. You see the button here plus. I just try to show you how it can be useful. And there is the different degree of colors, so it's really useful. Let's move to other tool. Let's go to our material.io platform. This is about colors. Let's see typography. As you see here, you can download Roboto type scale and play with it, or even make your own. And here it's like guidelines which can help you more. Okay, let's move to development track and see how can also developers benefit. As you see here, the four libraries. Let's go to Flutter, the famous one this last years. Here you can find documentations. It will move you to another Windows, but it's okay. I will switch again. Mhm. As you see here, you can find a full tutorials about how to using material design with Flutter and these libraries. Mhm. Actually, you don't need to know each element where it's placed in this platform. You only need to know what uh, you want to search about, and you will find it easily. It's so clear and simple to use. Let's move to component field. Here you can find the different components as you see here, and the code for all the libraries. Sometimes you will find it for Flutter or maybe for Android and web also. Here, as you see, different elements and components. And I want to show you something also. It's good for developers how to generate attribute and values, so it can facilitate more your work. Let's go. I think I can find it here. You see here for Android, everything. You will find your components on GitHub. Uh, Even these are tutorials. Here, material theming. And if you see here, okay, these are uh, the attributes will be used in the um, will be used by the developers using the different libraries. This is the values. It's be generated systemically. I just want you to take a quick look. You can go through all this later and discover all these tools. And yes, mhm, I think that's all for this session. It's so simple and just try to give you an idea about material theming and what is the new in this new version, if we can say it, of material design. Please, if you have any question, I will be happy to take them and try to answer you. I hope that you have enjoyed these sessions. How can I see questions if there is? Okay. So please, if you have any question and you want me to answer it, okay, I can see now your questions. I will be happy to help. So, okay, شكرا. I'm sorry if my voice was a little bit not stable. Uh, so I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. It's my pleasure to be part of this. لها شهادة. Okay. Again, if you have questions, if you are UI designers, even if you are beginners as designers and maybe in graphic design, and you just need to have an idea about UI design and see how things works in this field, feel free to ask any question. Okay, I'm trying to find your question, but there is a lot of comments here. Thank you so much for your support all. It's my pleasure. It's her. Okay. I think my voice was not stable, so okay. I'm sorry. Thank you for all this positive feedback. Really, it means for us all. I still waiting for your questions. If you have any questions, please um, ask it. Maybe. Okay, what is the best platform to develop our Android application? Okay, here in Material .io platform, it's not a platform, it's a libraries. So if you are a mobile developer Android, you will go to Android library. There you will find all your components which you will use it. And if you are Flutter, you will go to Flutter library and so on. So it's the same platform, material.io, and here you will find all the components. And it's for UI developers. It's for the UI part of your applications. Okay. Mhm. How to convert design to Android Studio. It's not about how to convert. Uh, it's about the process of designing. When the designer, UI designer, trying to make the different UI designs. Here there is colors, okay, there is shapes. Here this explication is for design. There is shapes, there is colors, there is different, let's say, attributes. For developers, uh, they 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 cannot know what, for example, what is the code for your color, what is the size of your, I don't know, this element or this shape. So here in material theming, when you are as designer trying to make your UI design, in same time there is a generation of attribute and value. And when you share your UI designs with the developer, you will share it with all these attributes and um, all these values. So it will facilitate their work more. I will show you something here in material gallery tool. It may give you more idea about this value. Okay, just let me reshare it again. This how we can use. Okay, please how we can use Android for Adwini sensor. Actually, I'm not Android developer. Now I'm trying to give you an idea about UI design and how this platform can help also developers via these libraries. So I don't, or let's say, I can't answer your question, my dear Manal Golden. Her question is about how to use Android for Android sensor. So I'm sorry, it's not the topic of this session, and also I'm not the Android developer, so I'm sorry. Okay, let me reshare with you the gallery tool. Mhm. Excuse me, I'm trying to switch to gallery tool now. It's clear. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is a gallery tool. Here your projects. Maybe if there is a project shared with you, here you can find this simple project. It's by default from material design. Now I will try to show you how these values and attributes can be detected here. This tool is good also in comment sharing and opinion sharing. Let me show you. I did just a test this evening. You can see my comment here. So here, if you are trying, let's imagine that our project and we are here UI designers and we have maybe developers with us, okay? As you see here in inspect, sorry, do you see the different values here? This is for Android. This is for iOS. Let's keep here in Android because I opened the Android mux. Here the different attributes, which is in the libraries, and here the different here this one value which will be using by you UI designers. If you open this in Sketch or XD, you will have the same. I just want to show you this through gallery, and for maybe comment, let's say you can, for example, here just your up your I don't know your comments, and if another collaborator come here, and he will see easily your comments, and it's it somehow make the collaboration work more easy and more quickly. So if you still have questions, I'm here. I will move to your question. Mhm. Make from Android development. How much I can make from Android development? Ayub Azuz, please can you repeat your question? I didn't get you. Any material design plugins for Adobe XD from Mohammed Al Qadri? Unfortunately, it's the plugins was excuse me was the material theme editor. It was for Sketch, only for Sketch, but now they are trying to develop or work on other tools which will be used for any platform and or any tools for designers and UI. So for Adobe XD, there is a kit, materials design kit, and there is also some material theme. They are available on the material.io. For example, the Shrine app I have shown you, it's open source. You can just upload it on your XD and try to play in this element. You can so create your theme even in XD, but I understand that a plugin can help this more. So any recommendation for UI tool to be used for web is possible. uh, for UI design, mobile application or web, there is a lot of tools, but the most recommended one is XD from Adobe Collection. For Mac OS user, Sketch is so recommended by user interface designers. Okay, how much can I make from Android? Okay, please, if you can repeat this question because I didn't get it. Can you use same UI tools and link it to the Spring Boot framework? Not so sure if you have explored that. What do you mean by this question, please? Do you mean you have already an UI and you want to generate maybe this attribute? If yes, you need to have, if you have a material design UI, so yes, you have already respect the system standards. If you just upload it in gallery collaboration workspace, this attribute can be generated systemically. How to convert design to Android Studio? I already answered this question. So if you still have questions, please. I think we still have maybe 2 minutes, or no, yes, we still have 3 minutes. I hope that you have enjoyed this session, and I hope it was simple and you get something new and learn something new at least. So please, if you have questions, I'm still here. Okay, are you developer or designer? Actually, for design, specifically UI design, I do UI design, but I'm not UI designer. I'm more in UX design. But I don't want to call myself UI designers. I just do it when I need it. I'm more with UX design. This Mohammed Al Qadri question. So please, if you have any question, I think we still have 1 minute. Thank you all for your support. I really appreciate this. For gallery link in material.io, go to resource and you will find a gallery. I would to share it with you here, but I just need to re-switch it to another Windows. I will share with you the link. Don't worry. This I think I can share. I don't know, in comments. No. Okay. Just tap gallery.io and you will find the link to gallery material design. شكرا. شكرا. أرسطو. About slides, I don't know. I will see with the team organizers, and we will see how to can make this. Thank you. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Minna Digital Days team, for all these efforts and for this opportunity to be part of this amazing initiative. Please, everyone, keep safe, and the main things which is important for us is to keep learning in this critical period. So thank you, everyone. It's time to say Assalamu alaikum. And see you إن شاء الله في أحسن الأحوال. السلام عليكم.